for a second there, I actually thought you were mad.
Oh no. That last scene's terrifying. Just as a fair warning, just so everybody knows, I'm on Team 319 if you didn't see me and my beard in that video. But please do explain the absolute hacking that was going on in that last scene.
Yeah, so just a couple days ago, when you left, we decided to make a 36-inch robot.
Oh no!
4-inch robot.
So what did you just do? Like chop it down the middle and splice it together this way?
Yeah, we're just not going to use our ball collector in the front, and we're going to collect from the back. As you saw, we were cutting out a piece of square stock there. Or tube, sorry.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out. All right, folks, it is week 5. How do you guys think you're doing? How was your progress this week? Did you get to meet at all, or were you buried in snow the whole time?
We definitely had a lot of snow. We missed 5 days this week, so we only had 2 days. But for the 2 days we worked, we got a lot of work done. But in reference to like a whole week of work, we didn't really get much done.
All right, so where do we stand now? How's the robot standing? What major functions are done?
Oh, go ahead, Nico.
We're finishing up the gear collector. You saw at the end of the video, we were finalizing that, getting that done, and then a lot of just robot itself building the different parts.
All right, what do you think? Do you think you guys are gonna make it? Do you think you'll have a completed robot going in the bag, or what's your plan there?
We're gonna try our best to get as much as we can into the bag.
Yeah, we probably will have it done in time because we are going to a week 0 event.
Okay.
So we are gonna probably have to be done for a week 0 event. So before bag time.
Yeah, before bag time is important. When's the week 0 event?
This Saturday.
This Saturday? Where?
At Bishop Girton High School in Nashua.
Wow.
It's hosted by 811.
811? How many other teams are you going? Do you know?
24. About.
24 says the person to the right of the camera.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your plan in order to make it and have a functional robot come week 0?
Well, I think all the parts are pretty much machined, so we just need to put our brake together. We have a brake for when we're shooting. It'll just push down right into the carpet, so other teams can't push us around.
And for those watching at home, where do we shoot from?
We shoot from the key.
Correct. This is I'm not gonna lie, this is strange. It's like I feel like I'm quizzing you guys because I know all of these answers, but we're gonna pretend that this is an interview. All right, so how's programming going, Josh?
Pretty good. We want to make the robot do what it's supposed to do. So we want to finish up its shooting, its collecting. We're going to work on the auto some more and test them at week 0. We want to get our shooter and our feeder into PID.
Mm-hmm. And with the PID, how are you going to run the PID on your shooter? Like, what kind of sensors are you putting on there?
Encoders.
Did you guys? I heard you guys 3D printed some cool encoder protectors.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we had somebody working on a new version today, actually, because we found out, well, we had this cover for the back of 775s that we 3D printed, and then we found out it didn't work with our encoder cover, so we redesigned that, and then we're probably going to 3D print that tomorrow or something.
Excellent. So, testing and drive practice. I see that in the video that roles got handed out, and we found out who's doing what on the team. Starting, Nico, let's start with you. What were the 4 roles that you guys got?
I myself got driver, and then Hannah on the who's not on the video at the moment is she's operator, and then David as pilot, and Yvonne as human player.
All right, sounds like a solid drive team. Sierra?
Well, I'm co-captain with Jamie, and then I'm going to be a pit scout, and I'm a lead for media.
Excellent. Jamie?
I am lead mechanical along with Yvonne or David.
Would you say you machine stuff?
Yes, I machine things. I finished machining things today.
Did you rejoice and were you glad?
I'm happy, except I have to do more stuff tomorrow if Eichel gives me more stuff.
And I have a feeling that there's a couple more parts that haven't made it onto the robot yet, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, what about you?
I'm in charge of our computers and stuff in the pit, so our displays for all of our scouting data, awards, videos, maybe any animations we have, CAD models, all that stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I think something that would be really cool if we could find a way to get a data connection is maybe we could put our CAD model up on the computer for people to explore while they're in the pit. All right. So what do you think? Do you think you're going to have a 100% working robot come bag day, or if you had to sacrifice one form of functionality, what do you think it would be?
I think we're definitely going to have a working robot. I don't know about 100%. I mean, because, auto and stuff, and our climber too. We haven't really tested that yet, so we still need to test that. There's a few things that we still need to get going for the robot to be completely working.
Nico, are you excited for week 0's driver practice?
I am very excited. I've actually got to practice a little bit with last year's robot, just camera control and placing gears on the davit. And then just the other day I got to use this year's just the drivetrain, get to see how the difference is, and it's a lot different. The speed, the turning radius, and how it turns is a lot different, and I like it a lot better. It's gonna be really fun to drive.
What's different about it? Is it faster? Is it slower?
It's a lot faster. It turns a little bit quicker because it's a shorter robot, and just a little more zippy.
Zippy, huh? Great. All right, so what do you guys think we'll need to do at week 0 in order for it to be a successful event for us?
Not breaking too much.
Yeah.
You don't want to you don't want to twist off some tubes on like the big beefy arm or something and run around with a drivetrain for half a day?
It would be very nice to not break anything.
But what about... Go ahead, Jamie.
I would be very happy if we didn't break anything.
But what about our motto?
Yeah. Take things apart, put it back together, beat our time. We might have to do that.
I don't think it would be too bad if we did, but what about on field? Like, what do you want to be able to do on field come week 0?
I want to be able to definitely have a good shot. We're aiming for 90%, but week 0 I probably want to see like 80, 85. and then we can improve from there to our first event.
Nico, look
I
like you were
think
saying
being able
something.
to I think being able to pick up gears, pick up and catch gears would be pretty nice. Being able to do that really fast and placing them pretty fast and having a good cycle time would be a good goal to achieve at week 0. Just something to base the rest of the season off of, so that we can just relate back to that and see how we've improved.
Agreed. And I think gears are going to be very important come week 1, week 2, week 3. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Because getting those rotors is a huge amount of points, and it's just throughout the season it'll be even better.
Nico, are you nervous about the amount of visibility on the field?
With the ship right there, it's concerning, but I think with the cameras that we're gonna have on board the robot, it'll make it a lot easier and make it a lot easier to maneuver around the field. So that I think it cancels itself out with the cameras and other people around you helping.
Right. So you mentioned cameras, as in plural. Where are the cameras on this robot?
We're planning on having one camera on the top of the robot pointing down at the gear lifter system collector that'll allow us to line up with the davit a lot easier, so we're not having to deal with depth perception from the driver's station.
And that was, did you already mention the other one?
I meant camera. I didn't mean to say cameras.
Oh, okay.
Non-plural.
Non-plural. All right, finally, we've got 1 week until bag day. 1 week from now, hopefully you guys will be sitting here with a completed robot in front of you, having just gone to week 0. What's bag day like for 319? Do you guys bag early and get some sleep, or do you stay right there until 11:59 p.m.?
We usually bag around 11, or we work as hard as we can until we work right up till we put it in the bag. So we'll be up late that night.
Bag day is definitely a big rush, very stressful. But after we put it in the bag, it's just like a sigh of relief. Like, oh yeah, we're done now. Time to go to competition.
Yeah.
And when we put it in the bag, it's a relief because we got at least one of the robots done because we do twins. So it's going to be a relief that we have at least one robot done.
Yeah,
like,
now you only have to build one robot, right?
Yeah.
All right, and you've got a 30-pound withholding allowance, right? Have you guys put any thought into what you want to keep? What you want to keep out from the bag on bag day?
No, there's not really anything. If there's like something we're like, oh, we should add this, we'll probably throw it into the bag with the robot and then do it at our next event.
All right. Well, thanks guys for talking with us. We'll be back after week 0 and right on bag day for our final installment of Check-In with Team 319. Thanks again, and we'll be off to Indiana for Team 3940 up next.